Good morning, everyone. This is Emily, and welcome to your daily 10 minutes of Cafe English. It is Thursday, May 14th.
And I am Lisa. Happy Thursday, everybody. Emily, okay, can I tell you something kind of random?
Always. What is it?
On my walk this morning, I passed 3 different places that have a now open sign. 3! Like, when did all of this happen?
That is such a Thursday thing to notice. Midweek, you slow down, and suddenly the city looks different.
Yes, and I have walked that street like 100 times. But today, it felt like everything was just a little bit new.
Well, that is honestly perfect because every story today is about something new.
Oh, no way. Okay, give me the menu.
Topic 1, a whole new kind of nightlife is taking off, and it does not involve alcohol or even nighttime, really.
Wait, no alcohol and not at night. How is that nightlife?
That's the whole twist. Topic 2, a famous Japanese fashion house just opened a huge new flagship in Manhattan, right across from a park. Oh, I love a flagship opening. I want to walk in just to see the building. Topic 3, a smartwatch that a lot of people loved years ago is back, totally redesigned, and it costs less than $200. Under $200? Okay, my wrist is already curious. Today's keyword is new. New. Simple, but honestly, that's the word of the morning. If you're new here, we're 10-minute daily cafe chat. 3 real stories every morning. No textbook, no rush. Just the kind of English you'd actually use over coffee. Hit subscribe so tomorrow's chat is waiting for you. Thanks for being here. Let's start with the new shape of going out. Take me to the dance floor. At sunrise, apparently. Okay, so there is a new social trend taking off, and it is called soft clubbing. Soft clubbing! Already that sounds way more my speed than regular clubbing, right? The whole idea is daytime social gatherings built around music and movement, or the experience is the point, not the alcohol. Oh, so it's the dance floor, but at like 10 in the morning with coffee instead of cocktails? Exactly. And one big version of this is called coffee clubbing. And listen to this number. Coffee clubbing events have jumped 478% in the last year. 478% in 1 year? 1 year, according to a study by Eventbrite that surveyed over 4,000 adults in the US and UK. 4,000 people across 2 countries. That's a real sample size, not just a vibe a few cafes are pushing. Exactly. This is showing up in the actual data. Okay, that's not a small jump. That's a real shift in how people want to go out. And the generation driving it is Gen Z. 61% of Gen Z say they want to drink less alcohol than they used to. 61%. That's the majority of them, basically saying, we want something else. Right. And here's the part I love. The people behind the movement say it's not about giving something up. Oh, that's a nice reframe. They put it this way. It's about choosing more. More presence, more intention, more joy. Choosing more, not giving up. That actually makes me want to try one. And the city going the hardest with this? Austin, Texas. Coffee clubbing events there are up 1,800%. 1,800? Austin is just running away with this. Completely. And the thing is, the whole point is that you remember the night or the morning. You leave the dance floor feeling lighter, not foggier. Honestly, that sounds like the version of going out I've been wanting for a few years now. Same. Like dance, see people, come home, still have your Saturday. Yes, that last part is huge. Keep your Saturday. That's the new light flight, basically. Morning energy, real conversation, no hangover. Sign me up. I'm bringing a friend. Okay, topic 2. This one is a little different in flavor. Miyake, the fashion house, just opened a brand new flagship store in New York.
Ooh, where exactly?
On Madison Avenue, right across from Madison Square Park. It opened last Friday.
Wait, just last week? That is fresh.
Brand new, and the scale is what got me. The store is 13,000 square feet across 2 floors. 13,000 square feet? That is not a store, that is an experience, right? And the inside is built around this huge, transparent staircase, basically a glass sculpture you walk up.
A glass staircase. Okay, I would go just to see that.
And it's not tucked in the back, it's the center of the whole space. So the moment you walk in, your eye goes straight up to it.
Oh, that's such a smart design move. The staircase basically becomes the welcome.
The whole thing was designed by an architecture studio called SO-IL, and they kept all the old features of the original building.
Oh, so it's not a brand new building. They moved into something historic?
Exactly. The building itself was from the early 20th century, so you have this beautiful old architecture and then this very modern, very clean design layered on top.
That's such a New York thing. Old bones, new soul.
Perfectly put. And there's one detail I really loved. The store has these glass wall panels at the accessory tables.
Glass panels. Why is that the detail?
Because they came from the brand's old store in another part of Manhattan. They reused them in the new place.
Oh, that's so thoughtful. The old store literally lives inside the new one.
I know. It's like the store has memory.
Okay, that detail just sold me on visiting.
And the store carries everything across the brand. The classic pleated lines, the men's collection, accessories, even fragrance.
So it's a one-stop shop for the whole world of the brand?
Pretty much. And on the top floor, there's a small gallery space, and the exhibition rotates.
A gallery rotating inside a store? So even if you go twice, it's a different experience.
That's the idea. Part store, part gallery, part landmark.
Okay, that's going straight on my next trip list.
All right, last story. Do you remember the original Pebble smartwatch?
Pebble, yeah! That was like before Apple Watch was a thing, right?
Exactly. Years ago, Pebble had this round little smartwatch that people genuinely loved. And now, the founder is bringing back a brand new version of it.
Oh, that is a comeback story I like.
It is called the Pebble Round 2. It starts shipping this May. And the price is the part that surprised me. $199.
$199? That is so much less than what I expected.
Way less than most smartwatches out right now.
Okay, what makes this one special?
A few things. It's incredibly thin, just 8.1 millimeters.
8.1? So basically as flat as a regular watch.
Pretty much. And the battery lasts 10 to 14 days on one charge.
Wait, 10 to 14 days? Most smartwatches I know last about a day, right?
So you can take it on a trip and just forget your charger. Okay, that alone is a selling point for me. And the founder, Eric Mijikovic, was really honest about it. He said the original Round 1 was one of his favorites, but it wasn't perfect. Oh, I love when a founder just admits that. So he went back and redesigned it. Same shape, much better screen, much thinner body.
That's the rare kind of sequel where the second one is actually better.
And here's the thing I found interesting. It doesn't have a heart rate sensor. No fitness tracking on the deep level. Wait, no heart rate? That's a bold choice in 2026. Very bold. Honestly, my last watch had every sensor under the sun, and I still only used about 3 of them. So leaving them out might be the relief I didn't know I needed. The idea is it does the basics really well. Steps, sleep, notifications, music control. And the rest it leaves out on purpose.
Oh, so it's the stripped-down version of a smartwatch.
Less stuff, longer battery, lower price. Exactly. Some people will hate that. Some people will love it. Honestly, I think I'm in the love camp. I don't need my watch to track everything. Same. Sometimes a watch should just be a watch with a few smart features on top. 2 weeks of battery and a clean face? That's actually pretty dreamy. Okay, looking back at today. A new kind of going out where you dance at sunrise. A new fashion flagship in Manhattan with a glass staircase. and a new smartwatch that lasts 2 weeks on a charge.
And every single one of those is something that did not really exist in this shape a year ago.
Which brings us right back to today's key word, new.
New. Honestly, the most everyday word, but today it carried the whole episode.
It just means not existing before or recently made, but the nuance is what's fun.
Right, because new can be a tiny thing or a huge thing.
Exactly. You can say, I tried a new cafe this morning, or I started a new job, or there's a new place around the corner.
And the energy of the word shifts depending on context. A new cafe is light, a new job is bigger.
And then there's the version we use in conversation. What's new with you?
Oh, I use that one all the time. It's just a soft, warm way to ask, how have you been?
That's the one I want our listeners to take home today. What's new with you? Easy, warm, and you can use it with anyone.
Try it on a friend this weekend. Bet you'll get a great answer.
Okay, here's today's question. A, B, or C? Which new is most you?
Ooh, options. Lay them on me.
A, trying a sober daytime dance floor. B, walking into that new flagship in Manhattan just to see the staircase. C, putting a 2-week battery smartwatch on your wrist.
Ooh, that's a fun one. Honestly, I'm torn between A and B, but I think I'd pick A. I've wanted a morning dance thing for a while.
That fits you so well. I'd pick B, I think. I just want to stand in that staircase for a minute.
Yeah, that's very you. Quiet, beautiful spaces.
Let us know your A, B, or C in the comments. We read every single one. And if today's chat made your morning a little lighter, hit subscribe so tomorrow's is ready for you. Thanks for spending these 10 minutes with us. Have a bright, easy Thursday.
See you tomorrow, everyone.